Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And I got to give a big shout out to my man, Capitalist Chris. Now, if you've been following my videos, you know I shouted him out a couple months back. He got married. Well, people, what happens when you get married? You get two young, freshly married people in a room together. Damn it, they make a baby. Congratulations to my man, Capitalist Chris, expecting a beautiful baby girl with his new bride. That's what we need. Good people making more babies. Congratulations, man. I hope this is the first of many. I hope you guys give the Duggars a run for their money. This is just a brand new Jericho Green t-shirt I got in the mail the other day. I think you go to the description box, you click a link, takes you right to it. Real easy. You should check it out. Great quality merchandise. Now, from good to bad, from sugar to shit, this is called SB 145. SB stands for Senate Bill. Senate Bill 145 in California will make it so that, okay, let's go back before that. Right now, if you engage in sexual activity consensual with a minor, and I'm about to use some words that are fucking disgusting. Well, the words aren't disgusting, just the content is, the topic is, and I hate to use these words when talking about child molestation, but this is what it is. This is what we have to say. So right now, if you engage in consensual vaginal intercourse and you are no more than 10 years older than the victim, if convicted, you do not have to register as a sex offender. So, and it's for ages 14 to 17. Anything under 14, you have to register no matter what. But if you're between the ages of 14 and 17, it's up to a judge's discretion whether or not the perpetrator needs to be a registered sex offender. So if you are 23 and you have sex with a 14-year-old vaginally and consensually, you do not have to register as a sex offender. But if you engage in anal or oral sex with said minor between the ages of 14 and 17, you do have to register as a sex offender right now. My question is, why the fuck wouldn't anybody having sex with a minor have to register as a sex offender mandatory? Fuck a judge's discretion. If you had sex with a child, whether consensual or not, you should have to register as a fucking pervert, because you are. So under SB 145, not only if you engage in consensual vaginal intercourse with a minor, but also if you engage in oral or anal sex with a minor, you don't have to register as a sex offender. Because some people thought it was being unfair. They thought that they were targeting gay people since they had to register no matter what. Now they won't have to. So now if you're a dude, if you're a 24-year-old dude and you fuck a 14-year-old boy, you don't have to register as a sex offender. And it passed 6-2. So who the fuck were these 6 people? Why would anybody vote for something like that? Why are you not made to register as a sex offender no matter what? There is no consensual sex with a minor. There's no such thing. Now, if you're both 17 and he turns 18 before the girl, yeah, they can still date. That's not what I'm talking about here. But if you're no more than 10 years older, so you could be 24 and fuck a 14-year-old. You could be 25 and fuck a 15-year-old. You could be 26 and fuck a 16-year-old. Why are these people even crossing paths? Why are these people around each other? When I was 24, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, all the way up to today, I don't fucking hang around minors. I have no reason to hang around somebody who is starting their teens. What the fuck is going on here? That is illegal across the board. There should be no such thing as consensual sex with a minor. They can't give consent because they're a minor. So if you're an adult and you're having sex with a child, you should be destroyed. You know, like a rabid animal. If the SPCA finds an animal with rabies, what do? They catch them, they bring them to the SPCA. I don't know if you have that across the country, but the SPCA is the Humane Society for Animals. They go around picking up stray dogs and shit like that. But if they find an animal like that, they would take them to the SPCA and put them down. So why are you allowed to roam the earth having sex with minors? There should be no SB anything. What the fuck? Whether it's vaginal, anal, or oral, what the fuck? Why is this even a thing? Who drafted this bill? It should be illegal no matter what. No 14-year-old has business being anywhere around a 24-year-old. And I guess if you're more than 10 years older than them, then it's an automatic registration as a sex offender. What does that mean? If you register as a sex offender, does that cure you? Now that you're registered, you're not going to do that shit anymore? There's no rehabilitation for these people. There should be no reason for a registry because they should be dead. Or exiled to some faraway land to die in the hot sun, laboring intensely. What the fuck? Why is this a thing? What is it with these fucking perverts? They're trying to normalize this bullshit. They're trying to make fucking with kids okay, and it's not. Remember that video I did a couple days back about that Netflix movie? Cuties? Where they're trying to normalize the sexualization of children? That shit's not normal. That shit's not okay. It's not right. It's not acceptable. Well, no. A lot of things in life aren't black and white. This is. If you engage in sex with a child, you should be put down like the rabid beast you are. Senate Bill what? Like, what the fuck? We need a total purge of our politicians. We need a purge. You all need to just fucking go. We need to shake this one off and get new ones. Because these motherfuckers are broken. What do you mean? Who doesn't have to register as a pervert if you have sex with a fucking child? A 14-year-old having sex? What? How do you run into a 14-year-old when you're 24? How do you cross paths? How do you get time alone? Where's that 14-year-old's parents? And there must be somebody who cares about the kid if they're engaging in consensual sex, but this person still has to go to trial. They still get arrested. That means somebody who knew about it turned this fucking pervert in. So how did your 14-year-old get around a 24-year-old? That 24-year-old or 25 or 26 or 27, they need to die. There's a wood chipper with your name on it. Do like the Native Americans, do like the Indians used to do. Bury that fucker up to their head and pour honey on them. Let the ants and the insects and the wildlife take care of them. Disembowel them and leave them in the wilderness. Let those things that howl and make noise at night kill this motherfucker. We are way too kind to our criminals. and are broken, demonic members of society. We're too kind. And I don't know if executing these motherfuckers in a horrible way is a deterrent. Maybe if you're a pervert, you're too far gone up here and nothing will stop you, but we need to try. We need to put a few of these pieces of shit on the rack, stretch their necks. Remember the end of Braveheart? Homeboy took that hook and pulled his guts out while he was alive. Freedom! Let's make some of these fuckers yell freedom. Something needs to be done. This current system of punishment ain't doing anything because we still have people drafting Senate bills to make them have to register. That is some sick shit. There are perverts top to bottom in our system. That shit needs to be fixed. Senate Bill 145, my ass. You get caught fucking a kid, you're dead. We're going to dip your balls in gravy and put you in a cage with a Wolverine. You're dead. You're broken. You're defective. We don't need you. If you watch one of those shows, How Is It Made? When the things are going down the line for the final inspection, before they go to market, the computer, the machine throws the bad ones out. We can't sell these. They're fucked up. That goes for people. They need to be thrown out or over a cliff, whatever. To something a little lighter, but equally damaging. These fucking athletes and these celebrities and these people of some popularity, I guess, with some celebrity and all the stupid shit they say and the danger it has on our society. The danger it is to our society. There's this man named Patrick Hampton. I'll put a link in the description box. He wrote a letter to LeBron James, and not just to him, but people who think and speak the stupid shit that he does. And you know how he came out last week saying that after or whenever Jacob Blake got popped, he didn't even get killed. But how he was saying, we're scared as black folk. We're terrified as black folk. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here. Nobody's scared. So this guy wrote a letter to LeBron. And he's saying that you don't speak for us. I'm a father of 4 brown-skinned boys. They're not scared. They're not terrified. The only thing they're scared and terrified of are them sorry-ass niggas in the hood with no value for life. That's who they're scared of. They don't fear police because they respect police and they respect the authority that they have. They have a father in the home that teaches them respect. That when they respect their father's authority, they will respect all other authority. The groundwork is laid at home. The example is set at home. He's saying, you want to help? Why don't you help some of these programs that teach kids to respect authority, that further their education, that value themselves, that save themselves for marriage? They don't give their fucking body away because they respect it. Because there's someone at home to teach them to respect their body and not give it to the first fucking pimple face that comes around and wants it. You want to help? You help the family. That's what this guy's telling these fools. These over-emotional, fatherless motherfuckers, just like LeBron. The only thing he had was the Nims. Mama Nim, Grandmama Nim, Auntie Nim, Sister Nim. That's who he had. That's why he's a 6'9", over-emotional pussy. He had no testosterone in his life. That's the problem with these fools, is the family. It all starts from the family. I had somebody tell me one time, it's not that simple. It is that fucking simple. Why don't you start incentivizing people to get married? Speaking of my man Capitalist Chris, that I gave the shout out to, because he's starting a family. We were talking about this shit the other day. Since incentivizing women to keep the family broken up has worked I'm sure beyond their wildest dreams. Why don't we incentivize people to keep their families together? Incentivize people that if you get married, we'll give you a bonus when you get married. You stay together for 5 years, you get another bonus. You have some kids, you get another bonus. Incentivize people to keep these families together. That'll fix all this shit. You won't have these fucking fires burning. You won't have these fools acting stupid when the cops approach them and reach in their car and fight the cop. You won't have that shit. Even that poor Tamir Rice. Your dad's going to tell you, boy, don't take the orange tip off that gun. It's going to look too real and you might get what? That's what they need. The family. Not your social programs and your bullshit over emotional. Oh, they're coming to get us. I got a target on my back. Don't live in fear. Do you fear? You do fear those thugs in the hood because you don't talk. No snitching, right? You don't have fear of the police. The police are there to help you. Authority is a good thing. If you have more authority in the home, you won't have this bullshit. You won't have these gangs. They'll have no one to recruit because you're getting everything you need at home. You're getting housed, clothed, fed, nurtured at home. So these gangs will have nothing to offer you. You will have a fear of your parents if you fuck with those gangs. That'll keep you from getting in trouble. It all comes back to the family. The most successful people in this country have the most intact families. Coinky dink? I think not. But here's what I do think. I think I need to get up in the rest of my damn weekend. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone. Link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.